Yeah, this is definitely it.
Yeah. This was my favorite joint on Victory
There's a
Lap.
plethora of them, but this is definitely the one.
Shout out to Jay for making it so that any hip-hop artist could use this sample after him.
That's right.
He made it so what?
Any hip-hop artist could use this sample after him.
Make sure everything's good.
Alright, cut it.
Mike tripping.
Did they meme his face from the last pod when he went like this?
Nah.
Just
Not
came
yet.
out today, baby. Wait on it.
When they hate you again. R.I.P. Nip though, man.
This is called. This is. Remember Cool and Dre?
Mm-hmm.
Remember Cool and Dre from
Last time that I checked.
Yo, every pod, Gary tries to get off some stupid ass joke that he's been working on all day, and I'm sick of it.
I feel like he was
I'm
serious.
fucking sick of it.
I don't think that was a joke. I felt like he was serious.
No, I heard that song today as I was running.
I'm sick of it.
Man. Yeah, man. So, you were saying in the
Nah, you need to stop the music first.
huh?
We
Do I?
We gonna start when you stop the music.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to get cut off. They've been
started again,
fucking
already.
shutting us off a lot.
Who?
YouTube,
Universal?
yeah, Universal, UMG.
Why they hate us? Why they
I
hate
don't
us?
know, bro. We can leave it on the audio, but you know we gotta cut it on the video. So.
They hate everybody.
You know what?
Don't
It'd be
hate
funny
on me.
if you when you put up the YouTube video, it's just mute for like the first 10 minutes, but like we're not even moving, so they're not sure the video's playing.
You
And then
actually got away with it this last podcast, right?
and then
Yeah,
it's
but we
buffering.
don't play a lot of the songs though.
Yeah.
You know why?
What do you mean?
We don't play a lot of the songs. If you
Oh, a
look
lot
at-
of the song. Like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
15-second snippets only. Convos at the Condo, episode 111. Make a wish. Rich, definitely in this bitch making a wish. Potter to my left.
Razzie in the building, definitely in the building.
Potter to my right.
Big Mike all up on the mic.
We are the Con Bros, aka Pass Me That Stimmy.
Okay, use the same one from last
Yo,
week,
can
huh?
you fit in the middle, bro?
I said no. Last time was how big is my stimulus package? Come on, keep up, bro.
Oh shit!
Do
Oh
you
my
listen?
bad.
Oh, all of a sudden, you gotta
Oh
keep up.
damn! Whoa, what a variation!
Yeah, it's called
That's
branding, bro.
that's no creativity because you're still talking about the same thing.
Oh, fuck.
I
My
got it.
AKAs.
My
You guys
bad.
can make up your own if you want. Fucking dickheads.
My bad, bro.
Anyways,
Do your thing.
welcome to Conversations at the Condominium. We are producerless, which is why we're doing this shit guerrilla style and why it's trash.
Imagine you can't even tell.
I don't. Yeah,
I know what the quality is the same.
Yeah,
Like,
just the same.
Charlie's been lying to us this whole time.
He's
He made
been
us think.
ske-
He
he's
made us
been
think he was
scamming us
important.
this whole time.
Yeah.
You see yourself right there.
We thought he was important.
Yeah, that's the thing. The luxury we had another visual on us. This visual right there is just
I like that one a little bit better.
Yeah, you like looking at Charlie.
I like being able to. Yeah, I don't even look at us. I just look at Charlie's fucking crotch the whole time.
So every time me and him are looking off camera, we're looking at the actual screen. You're looking at Charles the whole time.
Yeah. So I know we're laughing and joking, but I just want to say R.I.P. to Charles. You know, it really sucked what happened. I'm just kidding. They thought he was
no.
dead for like 2 seconds. They thought he was dead. 2 seconds. He's not dead though.
All right,
So
get us
what's
into
up?
something.
Let's get into something. Where is the board?
The board's not here, bro.
I was ready,
I
dude.
told you.
Gary's
I threw
done
it away.
with
I studied comics.
Gary is done with you, bro.
I studied comics, books, and I studied comedians
Yeah.
since you told us.
All right, let's talk about them.
And I got useless knowledge ready to go.
Let's talk
Have
about
you seen
both.
The Invincibles?
Is that the thing on Netflix?
That's
on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Okay, what's that about? Tell
It's
me.
based on the comic book called The Invincibles, which is written by what's his name? He's the writer of The Walking Dead.
Oh, you talking about the show? Kirkman.
Yeah. Something Kirkman.
All I got is Kirkman. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Is it Robert Kirkman?
Robert Kirkman
They
is.
sell his stuff at Costco.
That's Kirkland. that's his brother.
Good one, Gary.
I know. Stop letting
He's
Gary-
building up. He's building up.
I'm trying.
Gary needs a couple We're doing layup drills right
It's like
now.
an old ass Camry. It takes him like 15 minutes to warm up.
We're doing layup drills right now.
old ass Camry.
So yeah, it's written by Robert Kirkman, and it's on Amazon Prime.
Cool,
Pretty
cool.
I saw the trailer today. I'll probably start watching it. I'm in like rewatch mode. I don't feel like watching anything new right now. The same with music. I don't feel like listening to anything new right now.
I tried, but Gary, come
My
on.
brain's just not ready to go for that type of stuff. You want that comfort for a while, and then you wake up one day, you're like, I'll start something new. I don't know.
What have you watched within the since our last pod? Anything good? Anybody?
I just watched the QAnon. It's a weekly since
QAnon?
March 21st, I believe. It's a weekly thing. Just watched the new QAnon episode 4. It's. I realized that I like watching crazy people connect things. It's not like I believe in conspiracy theories. I like watching people like just be ignorantly connecting things. Like,
What side of the fence do you stand on? The QAnon
if I had to choose,
or
I stand on the fence of like common sense. The QAnon are crazy, bro.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, QAnon, but QAnon are the ones that believe that the government is run by pedophiles. That have
Yeah, they believe in
secret
Pizzagate,
meetings
and dude, like just watching that and watching what they participated in, what they started it in, what they started like throughout the years that we've been like, that's nuts. Like it was just a big ass following constantly of these guys, women and men that are called QTubers. It's just nuts, bro.
Yo, don't call me no QTuber, bro.
Just no, but like if you guys, it's not like something that I would like tell people to make time for, because like I said, it's just one of those usual conspiracy theory situations where it's just crazy people trying their best to make things connect so it makes sense.
That's all conspiracy theories are.
Yeah, but it's I don't believe in it, but I like watching them drive themselves like ragged, trying to not even convince people, but believe they're intelligent by connecting things.
I
Which
believe that shit.
Are
too.
you guys some conspiracy theorists? Like, do you have favorites or top conspiracy theories or myths or things like that that you enjoy? Like, I always enjoy hearing about Bigfoot stories and Loch Ness monster.
I like
stories.
those a lot when I was younger.
Yeah.
Now more so, it's not like a big. I like more of the like government type shit. Like, you know, for me, it started with 9/11 when they were like, oh, you know, we did that. Like it wasn't anybody else but us.
Yeah, you blame
Aliens.
George Bush and
yeah,
or Dick
everybody
Cheney?
in the government, huh?
Was it Dick Cheney?
Possibly
You blame for
everybody there.
Why did Bush knock down the towers?
Ever since then, any conspiracy theory after,
Yeah.
the only ones that would catch my attention would have to deal with like people in power.
You know what pisses me off about conspiracy theories? The fact that we're in 2021 and still nobody can get a fucking 1080p fucking video or a fucking crispy ass picture of one of these things. Like
Like a
I know
UFO?
a UFO or even Bigfoot. I know Bigfoot's elusive, but he's big as fuck in the woods. I mean, I'm sure somebody got fucking zoom on their
What's
camera.
wild though with any of these, like whether it be the Loch Ness or anything that's like from the phone, like I've seen crazy shit in my life. I probably won't catch it right when I need to catch it. The fact that there's people out there that are ready, like the first thing in their mind was like, it's not oh shit, it's oh shit. You
Yeah.
know? That's crazy to me how people have the
Well, those people I think just already have their phone.
That's what I'm
out
saying.
for it.
Like, it's just-
I hate those people that have their phone out when I'm at a concert. I don't know. Like, call me a party pooper, but I like to enjoy everything firsthand, not looking at my phone and looking at the concert playing through my phone.
well if you let
I'm never gonna look at that footage, by the way, ever. Nobody
Yeah.
does, I think.
No.
if you let the artists tell it, they hate that too. Like they want you to enjoy.
Yeah, that's what you're
Like they
there
have
for.
some, especially like those that when everything was big and touring, they have their own camera crew. Like they don't give into the people that are the stadiums that they're going to. They throughout the whole tour. If you watch a tour that's on Netflix or whatever, you'll see the artists in different clothes, different venues because they carry their own camera crew. Because it's like if you want it to be a moment, don't trip. Give me like a year after my tour. I'll deliver that moment for you so you can see it.
Yeah.
But
You know what's funny?
What?
People speaking of Bigfoot, the fact that there's really like almost zero hard evidence of Bigfoot, but there are so many like Bigfoot hunters and investigators out there. Like, what the fuck are they looking for? Like, what is a fucking clue?
Have you heard them? You know, like
I've
there's-
seen documentaries on them
Have
and what
you
they
heard?
think.
No. Have you heard the like supposed Bigfoot? I guess there was these dudes in the woods, and they supposedly heard Bigfoot, and there's a Bigfoot recording of audio of like them like trying to communicate with the Bigfoot,
Charlie, pull that up.
but
Fuck.
but yeah.
The
Unfortunately.
last thing I saw,
So you heard
They
this?
sound like Asian men.
yeah,
like,
they do.
Oh, we got to get you.
No.
Oh no, I thought Bigfoot sounded like an Asian man.
Yeah, they do.
What?
But not like American, not Asian men speaking English.
It's-
like an actual dialect. Like
it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny, Gary trying to like transcribe your silly shit. Like he's like, it's not like yo, like Americanized.
Then fucking Bigfoot sounds like a Asian businessman.
Yeah,
like he's here for a
Damn.
meeting.
You-
they're just like not saying their L's. They're using R's instead.
You better learn.
I'm usually not on board with like when Ricardo goes that way, but the best one was which was I think probably the first time I met Charles. He was like, and then at the end he was like, "What's up, Siren Taraji?"
Yeah, y'all hated on that, but that was a good one.
But no,
wait,
the last one
did you hear that though? Did you hear the audio? Sorry,
Yeah,
Mike. I just
yeah,
wanna know
and
if you heard
I'll play it for you guys a little later if you
Okay.
want.
Yeah, no, the last one I saw was,
intrigued.
I haven't heard that one, but probably way before, like years ago. I remember like a lot of media outlets had these like two old white dudes that like found him. It was just like so much evidence that they had or some shit that even like your ABC News was convinced like let's go to this press conference.
We even found his costume.
You think that Bigfoot looks like Harry from Harry and the Hendersons?
Got to. Like at this point, if he doesn't, I'm gonna be fucking disappointed.
And if he does, how you gonna be scared of that?
like if he's just like a giant, like I don't know, Middle Eastern dude who just like got a really hairy chest and shit, I'm gonna be really
yeah, and if he looks like the Goofy movie,
Yeah.
fucking
Bigfoot.
Yeti, like
if he looks like the
how you gonna be
40-year-old
scared
version,
of
if
that?
he looks like Steve Carell, I'm gonna be pissed.
Fuck.
Like nah, harry this guy up a little bit. Nah,
Like when you think about it, it's
Stupid
probably just
wax chest.
interspecies. It's a product of interspecies mating. Like it's a human fucking a bear or some shit, and that's what you got. You got Bigfoot.
that's what you get those, and then
I mean,
what you
Bigfoot's
get,
an ape, so maybe it would be like a human fucking a gorilla.
what you get from that is a Gary.
But it's
Scratching his
brown.
ass on the corners of the walls.
Gorillas aren't brown.
Oh,
Maybe the guy that fucked the gorilla had brown.
he was a redhead. He
Yeah, he was a ginger.
Speaking of gorillas fucking,
fucked an orangutan then, Mike.
Sorry, Gary.
did you guys
Louis,
watch
Louis.
Bad Trip?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I put him on, and well,
I hadn't listened to the podcast until like earlier today. I was like, oh, Mike was.
Oh, I did say it on the
Mike's-
podcast, yeah.
Yeah,
Dog,
Mike
that
said
shit-
it last week.
that shit was fucking.
So yeah, I decided to throw it on, and I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting much from it.
Yeah.
Because one, Lil Rel,
Oh, that's
Yo,
what his
Michael?
name is. Never, I forgot his name.
I
Lil
saw
Rel Howery.
he had a stand up on HBO not too long ago.
It was alright.
Nah, that shit was ass.
You didn't like it?
I
Nah.
hated it.
If you said it's all right, it was probably ass.
I hated it.
What are you talking about? I mean,
He sounded.
You thought about like what are some things?
no, I said alright. So I mean, give it like. Can I be on your side where you see the good in everything?
yeah. I'm usually like that too.
He sounded
but
like a
I didn't watch it
cornier-
because he told me not to.
Yeah, he sounded like a cornier DL Hughley. Like it was just I didn't like it at all. So because of that, and also because Eric Andre too, like he doesn't really make me laugh. I'm like, nah, he's just crazy just to be crazy. So I didn't really find him funny. But I watched this shit. I was laughing, man. I found a lot of things funny.
So was I.
Everything except for like the vomit and the shit, I could do without. But other than that, I thought it was pretty funny. I fuck with it.
I usually don't laugh out loud by myself. I was laughing.
So
I wasn't
was
even
I.
high.
So
I was
was I.
laughing out loud by myself.
I thought it was pretty clever how they
right.
were able to set up some of those shots and scenarios. Like at first I was like, nah, they had to be in on this. There's no way people believe that shit. Like the
I
whole
feel like the gorilla thing, they were in on it.
no, because they showed afterwards
Yeah.
them going up to the people and talking to them.
That's what I was like craving though.
Yeah, and some
Like
behind the scenes
at
shit.
the end,
Me too.
Like I was like, I told Alex because like I actually went to the bath because I was watching by myself. I actually went. I was like, yo, come watch this shit real quick. And we watched for like 15 minutes. I showed her the gorilla scene. She's like, oh my God, you know. So I was like, all right, cool. So she might be into it. But then she fell asleep. So
Hold on,
I finished the movie by myself.
that's
today.
what hooked her in.
Yeah, the gorilla fussing. Yeah, you know, you just call me Bigfoot.
You watched it with the chick, right?
Gross. Yo, you nasty, man. I don't even want to think about that any further.
You watched it with the chick, right?
I did. Did
she like it?
I don't know which one, but I picked one and watched it. I'm just kidding. Yes, I did watch it with her. She thought it was funny, which surprised the fuck out of me because she doesn't like that kind of comedy. Like anything that's stupid, she fucking hates it.
Yeah, same.
Her type of comedy is like what she loves, like Superbad and stuff.
Yeah.
So movies like that, but like stupid, she hates it. But she found this one funny, and so did I. But yeah, like when I was watching it, I was like, they got to be in on it. So to see that behind the scenes stuff,
Some of them I did, but the ones where I really laughed out loud, I believe that they weren't. Nobody else was in on it. It was just a pure reaction.
I like the beginning ones, the beginning couple like little skits or whatever you call them, where Tiffany Haddish would just come in and start, like when she came into the business, start yelling at everybody and talking shit. That stuff made me laugh the most.
No, the best one was when she was like under the bus. Excuse me. Can you know? He's like, "Go, you better run." He's like, "You better get out of here." And then when she came back, he's like, "Why?"
Yo, he looked a snitch. He came like, "Did you see her go around here?" He was like, over there.
No, but when the best one was because like he was caught between like what to do when the cop came. He was like, "Go that way." He's like, "What do you mean? Go that way?"
Yeah, the way you were saying it.
I didn't know this was like a prank show type of movie.
It's like Borat.
Like Borat or Punked or Jamie Kennedy Experience. But like somebody described me, an older man described it to me yesterday. He was like, "Yeah, you got to watch Bad Trip." And I was like, "All right, cool." I'm thinking like, whatever, you know, I mean, you ain't shit.
I guess. Fuck your opinion, but all right.
But he's like, "Yeah, it's funnier than Bad Grandpa. I'm gonna watch it again. It was so funny." And
Like he had to like reassure you.
Yeah.
Like, no, we're in on this together. I'll watch it again if you watch it once.
Yeah, and I didn't know it was one of those hidden camera shits, so I was like, that's a weird movie to compare it to, Bad Grandpa.
Yeah,
like,
but it's the same thing, kind of. I get it.
Grandpa. Yeah.
Because Bad Grandpa's the same.
But you get it now.
Yeah, now I get it. And it was the same director. That
was it
from
I don't know.
What Cock House? What was it? Dick House.
Dick House.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Dick House had a run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They had a Jackass. They had Wild Boys. I think they also produced
Bam
like
Margera.
and
Didn't
they
we
do
hear
Natural
from you
Circus
that
and not ridiculousness, but like Robin Big Fantasy Factory, what the fuck that show's called?
Yeah.
They had a bunch of shows.
didn't
And
we hear
all
from
the
you
movies.
that they already shot the new Jackass?
That's what I was hearing. I think, and I heard an interview with Steve-O, and he was talking about that too. How he did some crazy stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
if it was for
I
his
remember
special.
that now. Like him and who's the leader?
Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, him and both of them ended up in the hospital this time when they were shooting.
Yeah, he was saying how like they expect him to do like the crazy things that he used to do,
Nah,
and
son.
he's like he's down for it, but like it's just not the same as it used to be.
Nah, bro. Your body's different, bro.
He was talking about some of the skits he was setting up and that he wanted to do, and he said he pulled these off. He said one of the ones that he wanted to do was to go. Somebody was like, "Well, you should go skydiving." He's like, "Everybody goes skydiving. That's not that's not unique enough." So he's like, well, "If I'm gonna go skydiving, what I want to do is I want to go skydiving, of course, naked, while furiously masturbating."
Yeah.
Tandem,
Tandem?
because he has to go tandem because you can't jump by yourself.
You think that the guy would like
And no, he
cut
said
him off?
he said he accomplished
Wait,
it.
what do you?
not like cut off his jack off, but like cut him off.
Yeah, I didn't catch it until like I thought about it.
No.
No, not yet. Don't you come yet.
He said he wanted to do it, and then
Yeah.
he wanted to ejaculate as he was jumping out. He said he
Oh.
accomplished this.
Oh shit.
Wait,
Who said this?
what?
It took him.
So he splooged this.
No, he said it went. He had to go on a search to find one like a skydiving facility or whatever that were able to do it or willing to do it, and then find one that was licensed to do it.
And then find one that'll give him the reach around.
And reach around. So they found one, which I guess is these people that like they skydive in like I guess thongs or whatever.
Oh shit.
And so they agreed
It's
to
a
do
thing.
it.
See, man, everything's a thing already.
Everything is
There's
a
a
thing.
niche. There's a niche for that.
Yeah, they call it sky dancing or something. It's weird.
That's
And so
insane.
they did it, and he said that the guy was like, he was down to go naked, but that the guy kept his little thong on, and he said it's just as bad as him being naked. Like even in the thong, I could feel his dick and balls all up my crack as I was doing it. But he said he got it done.
Who was it that you
Steve-O.
said? Steve-O, okay.
Damn, that's so weird. Let alone jacking off in front of a bunch of people. Like, you got to jack off while a dick is on your back.
And then he said he had like 8 cameras on him while he was doing this.
And splooged while he got out the air.
In HD, in the air.
In his face.
That shit was just... Imagine like when that spunk finally lands. Like, it's just going to be spread all over the world.
No, I'm pretty sure
Nah,
that
I
shit
think it'll
was on the plane.
evaporate.
Huh?
I think it'd evaporate on the way down.
Well, yeah, I guess the comet breaks up, right? So
Your logic is so stupid.
this dick comet is
If
coming
a
out.
comet spreads, then semen
Yeah, so
really spreads.
this dick asteroid that I'm shooting out. Nah, but
Have you ever been shit on by a bird? They say that's good luck.
I've
I
heard that
have.
when I was little.
I have, and it did not feel like good luck.
No.
dude. No,
I hated it.
didn't smell like good luck either.
I was outside the other day. I think I was taking out the trash or something, and
First mistake.
a bird shit on me, right on my face,
Oh!
right on the nose.
Oh!
Damn, she had all kinds of surface to land on.
Was your mouth open? Ugh.
Nah.
He was disappointed. Nah.
Wait, so it just went and just
Yeah, it wasn't a lot though.
Oh.
little ass bird.
You know, yeah, probably. You know what? I thought it was just like because I went like this. I'm like, oh.
First thing he did was to look up and see if anybody was jacking off on the balcony. He's like, no,
Not again.
Steve-O.
Wait.
His neighbor is just up top like, ha, 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 ha. Got you again, Gary. Okay, so
good.
I thought it was his dad.
I mean,
Gary's like, not bad.
yeah, I licked it.
So what'd you do?
Nothing. I
scream?
wiped it off. What do you mean? I came inside and fucking washed my
But like
face?
when you wipe it off, this
Chuck
grosses
just
me,
took a selfie like, damn, look, y'all.
this is grossing me out because like when you wiped it off, did you like come and get a napkin and just go?
No, I told you I wiped my face
How?
He said it like 5 times already.
with water and soap.
Demonstrate.
The fuck?
Just kidding.
Yo, Gary, what'd you do?
Okay, so
Let's
with all
let's
that
talk
being
about
said,
that shit.
with all that being said, did you have good luck after that?
I feel like my luck's turned around. Yeah.
Was it
I mean,
bad before?
when we came in here, we were talking. You said that things are going good. It's because you got a new shift.
Yes, I do have a good shift, but you know when things were when things were not bad, I'd say, but I think I made the mistake in putting bad energy into the universe.
I can see that.
So like I knew things were gonna start turning around and like good things were coming, and then I thought, you know what, shit is gonna be too good, and something bad's gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, did I tell you about that?
Pessimist.
no.
And then, well, I was like, all right, something bad's gonna happen. Boom, I got T-boned.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
And then after that, like, you know, little by little, just getting better, feeling better, taking care of business in the world, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, so I put that shit in the world, and I made that mistake, and I never want to do that again.
Gotta be positive.
Yeah, got to be positive, got to be optimistic.
that's. I hate that happened to you because I hate doing that. Like things are going really well. Like all right, something bad's gonna happen. Nothing bad happens to me, but like I would hate for that instance to happen. Like something bad's gonna happen, and fuck, I shouldn't have said
Gotta
that.
let a bird shit on you. You be good.
Yeah,
Just go stand under telephone poles.
No, but I get that. I mean, it's just like, especially if you have made too many wrong decisions, or you just, you know, just had a lot of shit going on in your life. You're definitely one of those people that think that way. Like, you know, things are going way too good right now. Like, I need some of that toxic shit to happen right now.
Nah, I'm like king optimism. Like I always think, like ever since I was little, I was like, it'll work itself out.
You really are, though.
I always think it'll work out.
You're very confident. Like even when you're wrong, you're just like, yeah.
I'm confident, but even when I'm not confident,
Yeah.
in my head, I'm like, it'll work out.
I'm the same way, bro. Like I do think.
I just feel like it has
that.
to.
Shit will work itself out. I don't really stress too much, but for some reason, and I wasn't stressing on something bad's gonna happen, but I was like, I think that shit is going so well that I think something bad's gonna happen.
And then what happens?
something
Charlie
bad
quits the show for a second time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think the pandemic did that to a lot of people, and I think that's why you think that way too. Like that's we've had trauma. Like I was talking to a friend the other day, and she's like, oh, I'm shooting at the I'm shooting a scene for a show that I'm with, and it's police cars around. Why do I still feel like, a little bit uneasy? And I was like, well, that's just trauma from what we've seen from Black Lives Matter movement to all the shit that we've seen on the internet. Like, even though she's literally knows that these are fake cop cars, and for the show, she still kind of feels like a little uneasy. And that's just, as I told her, like, it's just, what are you gonna do? It's just like what we've been through this year, what we've seen. There's certain things that you're gonna feel that way. But nah, man. I mean, he's definitely optimistic. I'm more of the neurotic person. Like, he's always helped me.
Neurotic.
He's always helped me out of it. Cause that's why I don't share too much shit with him. Cause sometimes you like that shit. You like that toxic, neurotic shit.
Remember that shit? That was one of the don't want no short dick. That's one of those songs.
That was a good. I'm surprised you found that, by the way. That song.
No, because he was playing it last week.
Yeah, I know that, but I was like, I didn't think that you would do that. And the fact that you found like the perfect little widgets to put around there to dance perfectly to the beat.
Just a bunch of little things in Greek.
Yeah, but
I just typed in short and little.
and they all happen to dance to the song.
They just all tied together, little guy in the middle. You understand? I'm gonna rap him with a
By your second post, I started realizing why you put like the clutter, because everything has to do with the episode. Like, and then I started catching on. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah,
because the first episode I was like, why all the clutter? Yeah, this shit looks crazy.
Yeah, fucking up the feng shui.
Hey, let's talk about some
devil.
real shit. Yeah,
The devil.
Go
devil.
with it.
The devil. That's from a song. Speaking of the devil, Lil Nas X dropped the fire sneaker this week. The Flames. So I saw.
I don't want no pentagram on my Nikes. Thanks.
I would have taken that shit off.
Yeah,
I would have taken that shit off.
Yeah.
No, I saw the first couple of weeks ago or whatever. I think the first pictures of the shoe came out, and I kind of ignored them. I'm like, man, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this was a thing for weeks now?
Yeah, the pictures. He released the pictures.
I don't really fuck with the Air Max 97.
Twitter.
They look flat.
Oh, no. If you, they're pretty comfortable shoes.
They're probably comfortable, but they look like a French roll, like a bread. They're just like a flat piece of bread. That's what they look like to me.
I got all yellow ones.
You got them? Put them on.
Yeah, I've seen them. My brother has like some white and red ones. I've seen you with them too.
But I saw these, right? And I was like, I like the color scheme. I like the black and red. It's kind of fire. I like a little bit of blood in my shoes.
You wear it with your Bulls jersey?
Yeah, I can throw these on with a red flannel.
I can sport that.
I can get shot in the hood. So I was like, oh, they're all right. I didn't when I first saw them, I didn't even see the devil implications. I was just like, oh, these are all right. I must have missed the fucking
it's only until they
pentagram.
describe it.
But then I saw everybody like complaining about them, and I mean, I think they said that they really do have a drop of human blood in them. It's somebody that works at the company. Their blood.
There's like there's a certain percentage or whatever.
But it's not Nike's.
That's what's crazy about it. I didn't know that until you said that.
But Nike is they're not fucking with it. They sent them like a cease and desist or some shit.
Because he had literally 666 made, right?
But it's only because of the devil thing. Because they were saying that they did one based on heaven or angels or some shit.
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, with holy water in them.
That didn't sell.
They didn't. Yeah, no, I ain't fucking with these.
Yeah, the holy waters.
The Christian community tend to have a ball with that.
No one listens to the little angel on the right side. They always listen to the little red guy over here. So nobody fuck with them. But also, even though nobody fuck with them, Nike didn't fuck with the company when they dropped those shoes. They didn't give a fuck. But since these are popping, people are talking about them. Yeah. Nike's like, gotta act like we weren't involved, even though they probably made them in their factory.
Yeah, that's true. You never know.
No, I think Nike probably knew. I think they were probably like either they okayed it or they helped out. They had to. I think.
Well, I think that a separate company like that, where it's just because they got companies here in downtown LA. So there's this company that I forget what it's called, but you go there, right? And it's $300 for a session, and you can they have everything there, so you can customize your own shoe. So you bring in like a white Air Force,
like Nike ID, but like in real life.
Yeah, and so they teach you. They have everything there, and they have somebody either work with you, or they have somebody, supervising. But you do your shoe how you want to do it.
Because Nike ID, you just type in shit and then they do it.
Let's go over there and do like the OG Gucci, the Gucci print. Shout out to Bronson. Is them G's or C's? Remember that shit?
Between him and Raymond, they used to roast
my
anybody
God.
that walked across that little area after the fucking cafeteria into the quad. Anybody that walked through there that wasn't wearing the right thing or just looked silly as fuck, Raymond would probably be the one to get you first.
Yeah, but shout out to 03, 04 when everybody was rocking the fake Gucci.
But this is my favorite part about this whole Lil Nas X thing. Like, in the Convos at the Condo group chat, 5 a.m, this nigga sends the fucking music video.
You
5
goddamn right,
a.m.
because at 5 a.m. I was watching that shit.
Excited.
I can't lie. I haven't watched the video because I don't want to see Lil Nas X twerk it on the devil.
You
I
are
haven't-
missing out on some
so
quality
in-
But
entertainment,
you
bro.
didn't know that until you saw the tweets. Like you
Yeah.
didn't. So when he sent the link in the group
I had
chat,
I mean, you know, like
Hit the
I'm
link,
up,
bro.
I'm up. I have the
you stuck.
And
Yeah.
you stuck, yeah.
Yeah, you know, but I didn't want to watch that video. I see that it's popping. I'll listen to the song if I'm just not gonna go to
Yeah.
my. That's not my go-to song,
Gary
anyways.
doesn't
I'm
fuck
sure.
with
And that's
anything
fine.
evil.
But
Yeah.
so the other thing I
feel
wanted
that.
to say about that video,
Mhm.
or just what he's doing right now, like people, the internet's gonna say something about anything,
Mhm.
but people like him and Lady Gaga, just people that have just been out of the box.
Mhm.
The more you talk about them when they do things, the more they fucking jump up like exponentially.
What if
So
he's just leaning into this? Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like that you're
He is,
only
though.
you're only like fueling him to keep doing these things. It's not like he sits
Yeah.
at home and he's super comfortable with doing this. He just wants to keep fucking jumping into it more and more. Like he did the Santa Claus thing, and that was weird. People talk shit about that. He's like, all right, fuck it.
What did he do with Santa Claus?
Oh, it was one of his last songs. I forget. It was during the holidays. It was some song that some single he released.
Twerked
and
on Santa?
he didn't do anything bad. It was just out of the box ideas. Nothing like, oh my god. It was just like, what this weird ass shit. So when you do that to these people who are in their own bubble, in their own world, look that have feelings and see all this shit on Twitter that say, oh, it doesn't bother me. It bothers you. That video that Lil Nas X just put out clearly shows that people, these
gets
artists
work.
get bothered. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, my whole thing is it's not even that it was. I mean, like, you know, I know why he's doing it. I'm not saying he's like a devil worshiper. You
Yeah.
know?
I think he's leaning into it. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah, he's clearly not.
I think the type of person that he is, just because of kind of like what I've seen throughout since he started popping with Old Town Road, is I think he'll latch on to whatever gets him the attention and then kind of just really fucking lean into that hard.
Yeah.
Like with Old Town Road, when they were like, oh, this is a country song, sounds like a country song, he was like, well, fuck it, I'm a country artist. And he,
But what else was country though? Not Panini.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't country.
that was
but
like
I'm saying
Because
like,
right after that,
but he leaned
yeah,
into it. Like he wore the pink cowboy fucking outfit on
Yeah.
whatever.
after
award
he
show
came
that
out,
was.
right? Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, just so y'all know, I'm gay or whatever. Then he leaned into that and he was like full Nicki Minaj for Halloween. Killed it, by the way. I must say.
I said, But I know what you're saying.
Sure did. He was thick. And with this thing, like with the whole like I guess satanic thing, he made a whole fucking satanic video and twerks it on the devil,
Okay.
I guess. I
You
honestly,
didn't watch it?
I did watch it.
Just for
I didn't-
for conversational purposes.
I didn't analyze it like to find all the symbolism that everybody like. I've
Yeah,
seen a bunch
no.
of videos
Yeah.
online saying, "Well, what this really means. Look at these things that he's pointing out." I didn't analyze it like that. I saw it for what it was. It was entertaining. It was visually good looking.
Okay.
I was like, "Oh, this is like a eye-catching video. Like it was colorful. It was vibrant. Like it looked good." But he was doing some crazy shit. He did give like this. I don't know if it was a devil, but it was a demon-looking thing, a lap dance.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like people,
So it's like I don't know.
just like when we started
I think
watching,
he's leaning into the troll thing.
for
I
sure,
think-
he's trolling.
I
He's
think
trolling.
he knows that that's what's working. So he's just like fuck it. That's what I'm
But
gonna
this
do.
is,
people
like,
love it.
I mean, you know, like it's getting a lot of attention, but it's not the first time somebody does this and leans
That's what I'm
into
saying, yeah.
that like satanic type of either movie, song, TV show, campaign ads. Like,
Who
I
else did
mean,
it?
Lil Nicky, right? Little Nicky,
What about-
Adam Sandler, that movie is based in hell.
The deep
You got
south.
like Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne.
It's insane to me because like all those things, movies, shows, music was free to do all that shit. Like now that we are older and the times have changed, like one of the things that people love to say is, "Damn, imagine that now." What do you mean? Like just leave it where it was. Like
Yeah.
let's keep on moving forward and hopefully we can still do shit. Like comedians still are, I think more and more are able to live in that world where they can like be out of the box and do outlandish shit. Like I hate to bring up podcast in our podcast, but Flagrant 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because of him, I started listening to it. I was like, they say and do outlandish shit, even though they took off the Alex Jones episode on
Well,
YouTube.
they didn't do it. YouTube.
No, I'm
did
not
it.
saying
Yeah.
YouTube took it off. I'm sorry.
Comedians
YouTube
should
took
be
it
able to
off.
say whatever they want because when comedians say things, especially in a comedic platform
it's comedy.
or whatever, like it has to already be looked at as comedy. These are jokes. Like you shouldn't get banned or canceled for something that you're saying as a joke, which means you're saying it in
Which
jest.
I love that it's
which
still
means-
fine. Because for a minute there, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared.
Yeah, it means that I don't necessarily really mean these things. I'm just trying to get a rise out of you. That's the whole point of being able to say this. So when you start canceling people for that kind of sucks. In this case with Lil Nas X, I mean,
But a lot of kids listen to him too. Like, did you see Joyner Lucas
But as he-
and Nick Young saying like, "Yeah, our kids will never listen
But as
to Lil Nas X anymore," you know, because
his retort to that was, Old Town Road is about doing drugs and I guess fornicating, riding
yeah,
somebody or whatever. So
Nobody,
it's like if
nobody's doing a deep dive
But
on
course
Old
not.
Town
But
Road.
The kids
though.
aren't. Yeah, the kids aren't. Like we do. I'm sure if we go back to shit, and we have.
Yeah.
If we go back to shit that we're rapping when we were little, like yo, this shit they were
yeah, but it's like
saying.
if you're letting your kids listen to that,
Yeah.
and now just because some demonic shit, you're like, no, you can't listen to that. Well, you should have been paying more attention before.
Yeah,
That's the same thing the Weeknd said.
I'm not doing I'm not typing in Old Town Road on Rap Genius.
Hold on, let me get the breakdown.
If there's anything, what were we laughing about that? Oh,
I got
I'm
the
looking at
horses
Elton
in
John
the
before I'm
barn.
looking at fucking Lil Nas X on Rap Genius.
Nah, but yeah, the Weeknd said the same thing about I Can't Feel My Face. That's about doing blow.
Yeah.
that
Kids
shit was- and-
did videos to that shit before
Yeah.
TikTok.
So fuck you guys.
Kids Bop did it.
If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's that simple with anything. With any content, there's so
Yeah.
much content to consume.
But we live in that, especially with the fucking internet. We
People are
live in a
just
world
fucking
where people just
bored.
want to say shit.
People are bored.
Yeah,
People-
man.
You can't do shit anymore because if someone doesn't like it, and you can gather up enough people who don't like it just like you, you can start this fucking movement to cancel anybody or anything, and that's kind of whack.
Yeah,
to
but
me.
it's not the. I guess it still is the same as it was forever and
yeah,
ever.
it's been that way forever.
It is, yeah. So,
But that's
I
whack
mean,
to me. It's just especially
The
when
wow
like,
factor, right?
yeah, shock value.
Shock value.
Shock
yeah.
value has always been a thing.
It's shock value, but also like for the people that he sees or he or whoever the artist is, whatever they see online that bothers them, this is for you. I want to be out of the box. What's the next big thing I could do? But also like, here's the fuck you. I'm lap dancing on a demon.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
killing him and taking his horns. Now I'm the devil. So what?
Why can't we consume stuff like just like normal? Like, okay, if you don't like it, why can't you just not watch it or not listen to it? Why do you have to cancel that person?
I think it's because
If-
of what you said.
If it's not something where maybe they shouldn't be doing this, like maybe you shouldn't be trying to groom children, and I don't want to get super like what was it serious about stuff because that's not what I'm here to do. But like if it's something like that, sure, cancel them. But if it's something like this where you don't like agree with the message, then just don't have your kids or you listen to it or watch it.
Yeah, maybe he'll bring out another fire song
'Cause-
in the future.
And then your kids
that's
will be
not
back on
like this.
back on the train.
Yeah.
Talking about
But he
doing
doesn't-
lean. Because like there's music that's been doing this forever. Like people said the same thing about Marilyn Manson or like all the rock.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or like even if you take it like a rung, like let's go more to the pop side and not like the heavy metal rock side. You look at like Christina Aguilera when she made "Dirty." Everybody went
Fire.
crazy. But everybody. You don't remember that song "Dirty" where she just like
Red Man.
yeah. No, All right, my bad.
It's all no, you're good.
You rock.
It's
All
not-
right, look at Prince. I don't think. Well, I think Prince was always. He was never like.
Sexy? Yeah, he was.
You know, he was always
He was always
sexy
him.
guy.
Yeah,
He never really like
Yeah.
made any. He didn't hide shit like of who he was as far as like what he planned to do as an artist. And
he
what
leaned into it. He was like, if women think I'm sexy, but I can also rock these heels and this
Yeah.
thong and be naked on my album
Yeah.
cover, I'm fucking do it.
You think this is like a rebrand though? Like
Who
where
with
he's like,
Nas X?
Yeah, like where he's like, all right, they were looking at me like a squeaky clean kid. Now I can just do whatever the fuck I want.
Well, he
'cause-
hasn't really released an album. Well, I think he did, but like ever since the
Panini
he came
shit.
out,
Yeah.
he's been
The
upping
Panini.
he's been upping the game to what you're saying, like trying to do a rollout or just rebranding, because you can't say that. I mean, you could say it, but it's just like I feel like he's been doing it more and more with every new single he puts out. So you start to realize, like, is he just trying to do out of the box shit, which Lady Gaga would do? Like, it would always be some eccentric, different shit.
So the song is called Montero.
Yeah,
No, it's called. That's
yeah,
oh,
it is.
it is. It
It's
is,
Montero. Yeah.
Shout out to the Montari Ferrari.
Montari Ferrari,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. You know, hey, let's talk about someone else who's doing shit
Devilish
online
things.
all the time. Nah, like trolling. I think this is a big trolling thing. So,
I think so too.
you know, Kevin Durant is a big troll on
biggest.
Twitter,
7'2" at least.
and
Big
your,
ass troll.
and your other boy,
Michael
who's,
Rappaport.
Michael Rappaport,
Michael Rappaport.
who's always fucking just.
Michael Rappaport's always angry.
Just angry at
He's
the
just
phone, just
always
like
fucking
you
mad."
motherfucker, you.
He's like a pale Joe Pesci.
Yeah,
A tall, pale Joe Pesci.
Yeah, Michael Rappaport. I don't dislike the guy.
Yeah.
I don't
But he's
dislike
always
him either.
angry. He's like the when you think of a stereotypical New Yorker,
yeah.
like just Michael Rappaport's picture pops up.
I laugh at some things that he says sometimes, and also like when he pops up in movies or TV shows. Oh, I used to like, oh, that's Michael Rappaport, or I didn't even, maybe if I didn't know his name at the time, I'd be like, oh, that's that dude, you know.
Well, when you sent it, because I didn't know that Durant or Michael Rappaport had their own like trolling history of being trolls themselves. So when you sent it, and I was reading the chat, I was like, this is wild shit. So I went to Michael Rappaport's page. I was like, they've been doing shit like this, or not yelling or talking to each other, but they've been doing shit where, like the ticket thing. I don't know. Did you go to Michael Rappaport's page where he was like, oh, I asked Durant for tickets. I wanted to be on the court, but he put me like, in the aisle.
so what?
Shit like that. But it's just
Yeah.
like, I don't think it's real.
You gotta be grateful for him getting you
Yeah,
tickets. What the
yeah.
fuck?
And the fact that with cameras he approached Durant, I think it's a troll.
You know what I hate about
because he
Michael
used to have
Rappaport?
that show though.
I didn't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know these things. So that's why I'm like, when I'm watching these, I'm putting that together with the text you sent. I was like, I think it's a troll.
Best thing that Michael Rappaport ever did was the
Atypical.
no, fuck that. I never even watched that show.
He hate autism.
Best thing that Michael Rappaport ever did was a Tribe Called Quest documentary a
Yeah.
few years back, like
Beats
2000.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Something like that. But the worst thing about Michael Rappaport is which I hate about a lot of like the older hip hop heads is that they're all real hip hop, and they like hate everything that came out after '96. I hate people like that. Like
You can't really.
you can't
Nah.
you can't just always hate on the new stuff. Like just
When
'cause
when Ricardo and Trey give me like these new artists, because they jump into that. Hey, did you listen? Nah.
how you
I'm
not get
not
bored of
into it.
listening to the same old shit like
Yeah.
back, like over and over and over, back to back? Like you gotta branch out and try.
No,
some
for
new shit.
sure. And I do at
love-
some point. And when I do, I realize I see the vision, but it's not for me.
See the vision.
I
But
love new shit. You know
It
what I'm saying?
depends.
Like,
he's
yeah.
one of those hip hop.
It's
like,
okay
he
to
needs
like,
everything.
especially on a Thursday night, Friday morning,
Yeah.
go on like all the new albums, and because
it's a lot of it though.
yeah,
Like,
but with the algorithms, they usually give you things that they think that, you know what, you listen to this song, you probably would like this album,
Yeah.
and if you gave it a shot, even though you weren't feeling that vibe that day, you'll be like, oh, I like one or two songs off the album.
Yeah, like they always be like, "Oh, you want to listen to some real hip hop? Listen to some Big Daddy Kane." Like, 89, bro. Like, I get the job.
They're
done.
literally
I work.
there's rappers out every day. Be SoundCloud rappers
I'm
that
not putting on something that came out in '89.
Yeah,
that came out on
bro.
a cassette tape.
I mean, sometimes
Maybe.
You know,
It
sometimes
depends.
I'll listen to
I'll
Smooth
throw-
Operator.
The Great Adventures of Slick Rick.
Yeah.
shit on the way here. I was Ricardo
Rules
because
back.
I know Ricardo. The shit we used to laugh about before he got in the car. I was thinking about Public Enemy 2000 from P Diddy. As soon as he got in the car, I played that shit because like that was his shit. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want that nostalgic shit.
Like I could appreciate it, but then I don't gotta like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I hate about Michael Rappaport. But on the flip side, KD was fucking wilding in his text messages. Jesus fucking Christ!
What do you
Like
call him?
I think he was like, "Yo, how many times can I call this dude a bitch in text?" Like he said it like 80 times in those fucking exchanges.
That's when I felt it wasn't a troll because like he has an image. Well, he doesn't have a huge image for the kids to protect, but you would think as an NBA player he would have to protect his image, but he didn't really care. And like one of our friends made a good point. Michael Rappaport. It was one of those things he was saying in the chat. He wasn't expecting Michael Rappaport to put it out there.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's
so
when I was like,
Michael
it's probably real.
He leaked it.
Yeah.
Oh,
but you know somebody
That's some
like
bitch shit,
means it
though.
when they call you a pale cum guzzler. Like
yeah, but that's some bitch shit. Michael Rappaport leaking that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, no, because like that's literally like
more like
we-
Michael
we-
Rappaport.
We're each of us saying that
Yeah.
this is some outlandish shit that Katie is saying because like when we're off this fucking cast, we say some outlandish shit too, and sometimes he don't even give a shit. He say it on the podcast, but like,
Yeah. Y'all be hella racist off the pod. Just drop
what are
it.
you talking about? What's wrong with you?
That's not true?
What's up with him?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
A lot.
JK, bro. Jesus Christ.
I mean, you want how?
You guys are all
Where do I
PC.
start?
No, because that's what he's trying to bait you to say some shit.
I almost had him.
Yeah, he almost went for it.
Fucking let
No.
him go, bro.
He's like, you want to see me? I mean,
I'll show you racing. Shucky, ducky, knock, knock.
Oh, that's not what I was getting at. Shucky ducky.
I'll
quack, quack.
show you some racing. Yo, job turkey.
Shouts to ducks.
you just call me a job turkey.
Hey, I did see Michael Rappaport once at the airliner at a Beatnut show.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Of course he's at a Beatnut show.
Yeah. Shouts to the Beatnuts.
Yeah, shout out to the Beatnut. Shout out to Off the Books.
Yeah.
It was
And Big Pun.
So yeah, I guess when I'm talking to you and hearing it, it was some bitch shit that Michael Rappaport did. I mean, if you are talking to somebody, in a private area or in a private chat, you're gonna say some outlandish shit.
Don't leak my text.
I don't
bro.
blame KD for saying what he said. He thought he was having a conversation with him.
Pale cum guzzling bitch.
Have you guys ever had somebody ever, or you had like beef online where like it was like public?
One time, this is super minuscule.
It's cool.
But years ago on
Wanna
Twitter,
hear about it.
Ricardo said something to this guy, or some guy replied.
Hold up.
Yeah, you know. Go ahead, tell the story.
I'm not gonna tell the story. But
Oh.
okay, I'll tell the story. But just for like some real clarification, this was like 09.
Yeah,
Like,
this
this was like
is-
This
2010.
is old shit.
This shit was like 10 years ago.
Shit was different back then.
Yeah, so somebody was talking shit, so I started talking shit back, and then Mike jumped in, and I'll let Mike tell you his favorite part of our exchange. We weren't even saying nothing crazy. I don't think. I don't even know why. Like it was just one of those where someone
You
doesn't-
reacted. It was
Yes.
something that he said to your tweet, and
so
you reacted to
someone
him.
doesn't agree with something you're saying, so they say something to you. And I was back in the day, I was like, all right, you're gonna say something to me, I'm gonna go ahead and fire one back off
Yeah,
to you.
and he said, oh, he's like, at the Brad Pitt.
Yeah, he
It was like a Puerto Rican dude, and he typed like he was Puerto Rican. He was like, "Mira este Brad Pitt,"
Yeah,
and he
you-
spelled at the ETE.
You ever seen somebody who like you could tell their accent in like their text
Yeah,
message?
he had glasses on. He had the sunglasses on and the
Yeah, I hate that shit.
with the Daddy Yankee
Don't-
goatee.
Don't text me with an accent, bro. So
But
yeah,
I've never really had like with a friend or social media like some like typing interaction. Like I just feel like it's just wasted. It's a waste of my time.
don't leak my text. If
Yeah.
I'm texting you some wild shit, don't leak them, please. That's all I'm
real.
saying. Just please.
Let me
My dick
tell you.
pics, those. I mean, maybe if it's a good one,
There's one time,
leak it.
back in the day when we used to go to Vegas and I used to make like Vegas videos.
I remember that.
There's one time, one of them was called Mark Madness, and there was this dude named Mark, and somebody asked him, "Yo, what's up with that video?" Because his his name on like Facebook was Mark Madness. And so somebody said, yo, what's up with that video? And then they went up, it's like, he said fucking imitation is the best form of flattery. And Rob told me about this shit. I was like, what the fuck? You don't own the name Mark Madness? And I told him I told him on Facebook, and I'm guilty of this shit. And I look back at it and I'm like ashamed. Because I was like, because I mean I know this dude, right? We play ball together. Like, I'm like, yo,
But
you don't
fuck
own
him,
the
though.
name. Yeah, fuck you. You don't own the name Mark Madness. Suck my dick.
SMT.
You know?
You got jumpy for no good reason.
Yeah, for no good reason. Like
Off the
because-
strength.
I went back and I deleted the message
Oh, what a
thread
puzz.
on Facebook because no, this was back when I had Facebook.
P-U-Z-Z.
He called you a puzz. He was trying to get it
what
off
it
like he
was.
got it off.
That's cool.
I don't think nobody could. It's just because you think about it the way Michael Rappaport says it.
Yeah, I just
you
didn't
puzz.
I didn't want beef. You know, like I like this kid.
You think you could have taken him though?
Yeah, that's why I probably said suck my dick.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know who you can say that to? Like I can fuck this guy up, man. Suck my dick.
Yeah.
Do something.
the shit like you get off when you know you could beat somebody's ass. Like,
So many suck my dick.
He's not a small guy though, but I
but
think
still,
I
like
could've got him.
you could beat his ass, or
Yeah.
you know he's just a pussy. You could just say some shit. You could just apologize later if it's too wild.
Yeah.
I mean, nah, he probably got some shots in, but like I think I would have came out on top. But anyway,
That's the point, though,
Yeah.
because like you could take a couple shots, especially if you don't know how to put up some defense.
I think you would have taken him out. Leg sweep, chokehold,
Back then, I probably wasn't grabbing the dick.
slap
the
box.
con-
I forgot about that.
Keeping the continuity of the podcast.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
You ever thought about that? Like when you see somebody and you think like something might go down, and like maybe afterwards, or maybe even at the time, like you're thinking about like how you would take them down, and like you play through the whole scenario in your head. You're like, yo, if he comes up to me, first I'm gonna shove him,
Yeah.
and then if he swings at me, I'm gonna duck, hit him in the gut. Like you just start thinking of how you're gonna take him down.
Don't fight me because
You
I
fight
got
dirty.
my kicks down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
but
my,
like
I got the first
self-learned
kick.
or
He's a fucking ostrich.
I got the first kick ready to go.
Oh, okay,
If this
like
shit
you-
don't get you, then I'm fucking done.
Do
are you going 300 Spartan kick?
What's the first kick, or is it a surprise for the
It's-
person who gets it?
It's not a big boot, but it's like a switch boot, and yeah, I got it. I do it all the
You
time.
got the momentum down and everything. Like if this don't get him, I'm fucked.
I'll pay to see Gary hit somebody with like a big boot to the chest.
I don't think I have the
Nah, to the
physical
face, bro.
stature to go for kicks.
To the
Like,
face?
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
going
now-
to the face.
Now you're overestimating your flexibility.
Please,
Nah,
fuck
bro.
outta
Nah, I
here.
believe.
Get the
I
fuck
think.
outta
I,
here.
nah, I
If
think
you
Gary
can
got
kick
it
me in
in
the
him.
face like big boot style, I'll
From
give you a
this
dub.
angle.
Yeah. If you could like big boot me in the face, I'll give you a dub.
Gary's been
I'ma
sweet
give you a
chin music
chilena
and
right
people.
Chilena.
Like, Gary takes
chin.
every chance he gets to like sweet chin music somebody. So I think he got a face kick.
Now I want to see it happen. Like I want to pay somebody like an actor to like go and like try to hit on Al just to see Gary try to fight him and see what he does.
Nah, Gary.
I'll fuck him up.
Probably.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
it
You
backfire on
won't
me.
need me.
Yeah, I
What
don't
you
think Gary.
talking
Trina, bitch.
For no reason. Just walk away, Trina, bitch. The baddest. That'd be funny. I'll pay for that. But yeah, I think Katie was wilding a little bit, but then I also think Michael Rappaport shouldn't have released the shit. So that's what I think on that.
Yeah,
But
you can wild on your own.
but continuing the celebrity drama. I don't know if anybody cares, but Quavo and Sweetie, is that how?
Yeah.
Is that how you
I
say
mean,
her name?
people
So
care.
weedy.
But
She's
the
a so
weekend.
weedy.
Shouts to the best friend video.
Go
never
best
seen that?
friend. Go, yeah, the one that I put on our thing.
They're my best friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
forgot how it
song.
went, so I just started singing another song. I was like,
Oh
fuck
man, it's my Bessie and the Tessie.
Yeah, that song. Yeah, you're right. You're
My
right.
Bessie
You don't
in the
know.
Tessie.
You need
I mean,
to
I know
know.
which one it is, but I was like Gary. I didn't know the melody, so I just fucking
Yeah.
made my own up.
Shouts to me.
So did you see the video of Quavo and Saweetie in the elevator?
Yeah.
That's your usual toxic relationship argument.
Did it look bad to you?
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
Okay, from 1 to 10. From 1 to Ray Rice.
All right. Nah. Ray.
Nah, Ray Rice.
No,
Yeah.
one to Ray Rice. That's
That's
it's a 3.
He-
I give it a 3 because like he swung her.
Yeah, he swung and connected.
I'm not talking about he did, but also Quavo did. He's,
Well, Quavo wasn't trying to fight.
No.
but also He tried to get, I don't know what was in the
I think it was a Call of Duty. Was it a PlayStation?
I thought it was it looked like a PlayStation, or it could have been some.
I was looking in the comments and they were saying like that looks like a PlayStation.
It didn't look funny
container.
to you, though? The way they were both like swinging around trying to get this thing.
Yeah, well, he's not the biggest guy.
Because he dropped it. I didn't realize what was going on until I was reading the play-by-play.
Yeah,
It's gotta be kind of emasculating though.
What?
Like for you not to be able to just yank that away from your girl. Like if I snatch something away from my girl, I'm taking it away.
Well, that part at the end.
But, like,
it's got one handle. You know what I'm saying? She's got her hand on it,
and then she's kind of strong too.
No, she grabbed both because she grabbed it and she had both hands, and then because the thing was like there was momentum from both sides, and
they
he
both
just
fell.
Huh?
Then they both fell.
They did.
Yeah, because he swung. The only problem I see is like you had to swing her like that, like.
Nah, I'm not trying to go out with nobody that's as strong as me. Nah, first thing before I ask you out, we got to play tug of war or we got to arm wrestle.
Yeah, because he dropped it because she's
stronger.
yeah.
I would be on the floor and Al be looking at me on the ground.
Trina. No reason.
No, stupid.
That's the best thing. Just thinking about like Al like as a Street Fighter character and like that's how she closes out every match.
Yeah.
Trainer.
I would have stepped over me like Allen Iverson. I'm Tyronn Lue and shit.
Goddamn right.
She's a character from Def Jam, the fighting game.
Def Jam Vendetta.
Yeah.
Fuck me up with Tim's on.
Don't beat you with Method Man.
I just don't like. Look, okay, everybody's gonna have their say on this topic, but
Ghostface for me.
Yo, how did they determine whose fighting style was what? Like, they didn't ask the artist.
Nah.
They didn't like go up to him
in
like,
the
yo,
game. Oh,
you want to be like a master of jujitsu? They didn't ask him. They're like, fuck it, you do kicks.
wasn't Wu Tang mostly karate or some shit?
Yeah. And jujitsu would not be a fighting.
No, for sure.
That'd be a boring ass.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fucking
Or
ground
capoeira.
grapple with you.
Yeah.
No, capoeira's kind of fighter.
Nah, I hate when matches are just all grappling on the ground. Like, I'm sure there's technique involved, but that's just mad boring. Like when they're just like hugged up like tandem skydivers and they're just trying to kill each other.
Reach around.
But without really moving. I hate that shit.
Mike, what were you saying?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, with everybody talking about who did what or who's in the wrong, like it's just I think I was watching the Ebro in the morning reaction, and basically they made a good point. Like this is just a toxic situation that they shouldn't be in. They shouldn't be together, and we've seen this on the street. Like this isn't like high level. Like, oh my god, he beat her.
At least he didn't. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing.
See,
but
he didn't swing or anything.
my thing is like the optics of it all. Because okay, he swung her to get what was his property.
She could let go.
She was on the ground. Yeah, she could have. It was on the ground. And when he was on the ground, she was on the ground. Left her there for a bit. But the optics look bad when he looked at the camera. Because then people have the scapegoat to say, "Oh, he didn't do shit because he saw the camera."
No, that's what. No, but I was about to say that. Like, that was kind of one of the funnier parts. Like, the video's not funny. I don't want people to think I'm laughing at this because you probably shouldn't swing your girl around like that.
Definitely not.
So I do not support that at all.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I don't think any of us do.
Yeah, you got to hit him with a quick elbow to the jaw. No, I'm just kidding. But the funny,
You about to get a little guy text incoming.
and to the little guy in the middle, who clearly doesn't honor his woman,
Sir.
But that was funny to me though. Like right before, it was like one of those. He quickly like glances at the camera. He's like, "All right, cool, okay."
Yeah.
No swinging.
Yeah. No, but I don't think he was
going out.
I think that she probably has a temper, and he did some wild shit, and you don't even though your girl's gonna start swinging at you, she got a temper or something. You're not gonna hit her because you obviously know your strength. Even if you're not a fighter, your strength is more than hers.
Even if you're built like Quavo,
anything you do will be fucked up. So he dropped the case because he tried to not to get hit.
mad people gonna be in the comments like, "You as tall as Quavo, man, fuck you."
What did he say? What?
I think Quavo would be one of those people that get you though.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You think I can't take Quavo?
I'm rooting for you.
Hey Panini,
Hey,
don't call me your weenie.
3-on-3.
Oh, you smash. Mike's not playing though. What's
Wait,
up, Trey?
Mike's not
Wait,
what?
no, you don't. All right, you got Offset. I'll get Takeoff.
Oh wait, we fighting or we playing basketball? Because I was thinking basketball.
Oh, I was thinking sex.
Basketball, I'm not playing. Basketball, like we said before the podcast, I'm Stanley from The Office.
Nah, we
Definitely not playing.
We subbing you out for Trey.
But if we're fighting, I'm fucking making
I might even
Offset
sub
my
you out
rag
for Charlie. What if Charlie's like fucking the professor from N1? He just like has illest crossovers.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
We just don't know.
You got to get
I don't
Charlie
think
these
we'll
flowers
ever
while he's
find
here,
out.
man.
All right, fine. I could take Quavo. I think you got to get Takeoff. Isn't Takeoff a tall one?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, you got Takeoff, and yeah, you can
Fuck.
Offset. You can take Offset,
Yeah, ragdoll him.
dude. Just bear hug the shit out of him until he fucking
All right,
combusts.
I might need some help. So after you take care of Offset, you come over here and you help me
I'm
with
definitely the
Takeoff.
one. Yo, I'm definitely the friend where like I just do some wild shit to my opponent. I got you need help.
Yeah.
he gonna be a minute down there.
Mike definitely does the Zangief where he grabs you, bear hugs you, and spin and just slams you on
The
the
thing
ground.
about it, I think more so now is like I'm gonna do something that's gonna take you out for a bit because I don't want to sit here and fight for like ever. Like
That's also motivation too, right? Like, I don't want to have a fucking 10-minute fight, so I'm gonna do like the wildest shit to either
Yeah.
end it or kill
like
you.
you either, look if your throat's exposed, sorry, you're not gonna breathe for a while.
You getting throat
You getting
chopped.
throat chopped. That's gonna put you out for a while.
I'll throat chop the shit out of you.
I'll disable your arm, disable your leg, whatever I gotta do. Especially if you look like you fit, like you can last. You got like I think we were talking about last
You
week.
look like you got stamina.
Yeah, last week we were talking about if you fight a younger person,
Yeah.
like they'll last
They
you. They'll
ain't, they
last
ain't
long.
tiring out.
Yeah, I'll be saying I'm tough and shit. Like I don't give a fuck. I'll fight anybody, but I'm kicking you right in the dick.
Told you.
First move.
That's
First move.
if but I think you do that if they're like cock diesel
not-
motherfuckers. Like,
no.
I'm not mid-30s yet, but like I've reached the point where I'm just like,
Yo.
nah. I'm going Johnny Cage. I'm fucking doing the splits and hitting you in the dick.
The problem with fighting a young person and trying to hit them on the dick is that
They're not.
no, they're sagging their pants really low. So you got to
It's
like
the
maybe
net
hit the
under a
Gucci
trapeze
belt.
artist.
You got to hit the Gucci belt. You got to aim for the Gucci belt. You can't like aim
Kick him
for
in the buckle?
actual dick.
shit.
Yeah.
When in high school, when we used to play the punch game,
Yeah.
I remember
Cup check.
the cup check. I was trying to get Gary because Gary's always getting people, and you can
Yeah.
never really get Gary because he's always on watch. And I remember this time we were at the Beverly Center. I was with somebody else.
Damn, shit went off campus?
and Gary was with somebody else
Yep.
too. He didn't know I was there at the mall at the same time. But I was like, yo, I'm gonna get Gary because he don't even know I'm here. I came up and Gary wore like things that were 3 times his size.
Yeah.
Still does.
And like he's right. You gotta know where to hit because I hit him. I thought I got him, and he bent down, but then he looked up at me. He's like, "You didn't get me, dog." Like,
He's like, you got all your bows.
no, it was
You're both.
Nah, the best part is when they try to
Marsois.
give you a cup check and you have a cup on. Jokes on them, bitch. Went to high school with a full cup.
no hit between Gary and Kevin. Dog, those guys were
Nah,
assassins.
you didn't have a dick after that.
Yeah.
I used to hate that. That was one of the games that I was not down for.
Yeah, you didn't play
but
that much.
always had to like walk by the one person who was playing and then just cup check.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
can
that's
you
all
guys
might do
just going back to one of those to the Quavo and Saweetie thing, can you figure out another elevator fight?
I mean, there's 2 of them that we know. The Ray Rice one, and then there's the
Jay-Z.
Beyonce. I mean, Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Solange.
Salon.
Okay.
Jay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Probably didn't understand your question.
No, that was
Okay,
it.
yeah.
I think Jay handled it the best out of everybody, where he just kind of stood back and
Well, yeah.
didn't do anything really.
Jay and Quavo handled it right. Ray Rice just wasn't in
Well,
his right mind.
would you let's say that's you as Quavo
Uh-huh.
and you dropped your girl, you checking up on her as
That was
as
the
she-
rough part. That like I said, it's the optics. It didn't look right. He just like left her there.
Also, once I know there's a camera,
But
like,
you are in an argument, and you stand the risk of if you do check on
just
her,
checks
fucking
you.
grabs your arm and puts you in the triangle chokehold and shit. Like
She's definitely so. It goes back to men and women.
me in a half Nelson?
Sweetie's not putting that motherfucker in no
no,
choke.
she's like in the head scissors. That's basically what a triangle chokehold.
That would be
is.
hilarious,
fuck.
though.
Nah, don't head scissor me. Maybe
I would laugh my ass off. But I think it was probably that. But I also believe that Quavo in toxic relationships, like the male or the female, whoever's the worst, makes people believe like whatever happened to them is worse than it was. Like the male will be like, she's crazy, or the female will be like, oh my god, like my back is broken, something like that, right? You know, one of the two in those types of relationships will overdo it. So I guess they've done this many times.
Because if roles were reversed
Yeah.
and Quavo was on the ground
Uh huh.
and Sweetie was standing tall with her PlayStation 5,
Okay.
you know, everybody will get on Quavo.
Of course. Of
Oh,
course. I mean, they're getting
And everybody would praise Saweetie.
That's what sucks is that like
Not saying that this is correct.
no,
Yeah, of
no,
course.
it's not correct. But what
Yeah,
sucks is
yeah.
that you can't win a fight against your girl, but you also can't lose a fight against your
Yeah.
girl. So what do?
You
But when
gotta
you look
just
at-
take it. You
Nah,
gotta
you just
take
gotta put
the
it in the
hits.
sleeper.
take it on the
Knock her
chin,
out real
especially if you know what's right. Take it on the chin. But if
It's
you
not a win or a
watch,
loss. It's a draw, bitch.
if you watch the Twitter comments, like
Yeah.
there's
JK.
you'll always get the people that are crazy, like as far as like, yo, like, he didn't really do nothing to her. Like, she all right. She could get back. There's people like that,
Like
you
Young
know,
Jock. No, was it young? No, it wasn't young. Why did I say Young Jock?
because of his. You saw the picture of him getting a fake beard.
I did see
This
that.
is going
no.
down.
Yeah, because I want him to meet Sweetie in the club. No, I'm talking about Badass. Boosie
Boosie
Badass.
Oh yeah, he'll probably say something like that.
He did.
But
Oh, what'd he say?
what did you say?
He just said that Quavo didn't do anything. Quavo, and I was speaking into the mic like a fucking rookie. He said Quavo didn't do anything wrong.
Oh.
Something like that. Something to the effect of that. That
Was
Quavo-
it Boosie? No, it wasn't Boosie. It was somebody
Boosie.
else.
Well, he did say
There's a
something.
lot of people that are famous
definitely-
and people
I
that are
definitely
not
saw-
famous.
I saw on one of the websites Boosie.
Oh,
And
okay.
it was like I guess he
No, it was Adrian Broner, the one that I saw.
it was a tweet or something. It was a tweet or something, and he definitely did say that Quavo didn't do anything wrong, and that it was just toxic or some shit like that.
I mean, that's obvious. It's obvious based off how the video started that and because of what people know and through both their social medias that their relationship is toxic. But it doesn't mean like, you know, any of that is okay.
And we don't know any of the backstory.
Exactly.
So
it doesn't make anything okay, but it's just like
as long as he didn't strike her
that's what I was happy about because
at the least,
when you look at the length of the video, the timestamp, I was like, okay, did he just stand there for the rest of it, or we're about to see this motherfucker just go nuts? Because she was on the ground. He was once the elevator closed again. I mean, once the elevator closed the first time, when there was somebody clearly you could see the feet. There was somebody outside the elevator that didn't want to come in, and when it closed, I was like, oh damn, he's gonna do it. He's gonna hit her. Nah, he just looked at her like, we go through this all the time. I'm not picking you up. You're faking it, or you're gonna hit me if I go after you.
and of course it'd be those times that they got to go to like fucking floor 25.
Mm-hmm.
So now I gotta stand here for fucking 5 minutes, stopping every 10 seconds.
And this was
Is
like
she on the ground still?
He just holding the PlayStation like this.
And we forget this video is old. Like the apartment complex that she used to live in, I guess a year ago, maybe I want to say a year. That's where it's from, and it got released recently. So we don't know who released it. We don't know if it was like on some like payola TMZ shit.
It was Otis,
or because of the fact
Otis
that
did that shit.
how toxic it's been. Where you know Quavo took his car back from her. She probably said, "All right, well, fuck it."
It was probably Michael Rappaport.
I know this video isn't gonna hurt you, but it makes you look bad, so I'm gonna release it.
Well, didn't she just do like a TV show with like her ex or something like that, and that's why he didn't want to.
Was it her ex or were they talking about her ex? I forget. I didn't really. Watch.
Oh, okay.
Well, no,
I'm not sure if
are we
they-
talking about the one where she's talking about the threesome and
Maybe.
just talking wild shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, after that, that's when shit went south.
And that's when Amigos they group jumped homeboy from the interview.
Oh, that
did
was
they
him?
actually fight him?
Well, that's the word.
That's the word. That's
shit.
what I heard.
The word is they got jumped. So I respect Migos for definitely kicking people's asses as a team, like they were gonna do the Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Do you really respect people kicking people's asses as a team?
I mean, no, if we a unit, we a unit. Like
they're brothers though.
yeah, if someone talks about Gary, like we gotta jump on,
Thank you.
and then like make fun of Gary for getting us in that situation.
I'm with. I'm
Like I'll kick somebody's ass for
when we
Gary,
were
and I'll
younger.
make fun of
Yeah,
him.
I believe in that. But now, as we're older, like if Gary could clearly take this dude,
let's say we
I'm not fighting. First of all.
Let's say we do.
well,
a
then
beer
I'll
run.
jump in for you. But go ahead.
We do a beer run, right?
Yeah.
Gary accidentally bumps somebody. The guy's like a dickhead, starts talking shit, and Gary's about to fight him.
Gary's about to fight him.
We're standing. Well, they're both like talking shit to each other in their
Okay.
face. We're standing there looking to pick out the best beer.
Yeah, I don't want you to come in, even if I get my ass beat.
Nah, I'm a spear.
No,
I'm a
if you're
spear
getting your
him.
ass beat, I'm taking him off. And if he tries to strike me, I'll strike him back.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Yeah.
Can I
but-
hit somebody with a spear? I've always wanted to do it.
You can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop you, but I mean, and that's gonna take him off beating my ass.
Yeah.
And not don't let him kill
I'll let
me.
you catch just for your manhood. I'll let you catch the fade if you want to catch the fade.
Yeah.
But if you're getting your ass beat, I'm not gonna let you get your ass beat. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just want to spear somebody.
But I'm not saying like, oh, I took him off Gary. He fell. All right, all three of us go team go. Let's jump him.
Nah, if you take him off Gary and he's on the ground, I'm hitting him with the people's elbow.
Oh my God.
For
You
sure.
hitting me?
Or
This
big
what you
body
get
leg
for-
drop.
for getting your ass beat.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a double pin.
Yeah.
All this talk, and then Ricardo's just, yo, this raspberry sickle look good though.
Yo, you want to get this passion fruit beer? It looks delicious.
Speaking of Boosie Badass earlier,
Badass.
he was banned from IG, right? For
what?
staging because he
Last year, right?
no, it was this year.
Again?
Yeah, because he paid somebody to
Suck
get
his son's
slapped.
dick.
No, to get slapped.
Oh, that was last year, wasn't it?
yeah, this was recent.
Boosie dumb.
So
He
he
dumb.
he paid
No offense.
somebody.
Okay.
I don't want to eat tilt.
He paid somebody
I'm scared.
so he could slap him for the music video.
I heard about that.
So
Yeah.
Boozy could slap the person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he did.
Badass.
And he showed it on Instagram.
Okay.
And so Instagram, Mark Zuckerberg, I
Whoever's
guess-
running it
yeah,
took him
whoever's running and kicked him off.
I
But
like
he
how
called
said
Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
Is that not how you say it?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
Just like me saying Pizza.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, it's Zucker.
Well, he.
But anyway, yeah, so he took him off?
he kicked him off, and Boosie called him a racist. That's I don't mean you could react to it.
Sure.
But so if I'm not mistaken, he was kicked. This is the second time he's getting kicked off for social media,
So
right?
I mean, I'm sure.
I'm
it's
sure
not
it's been countless
yeah,
times that
yeah.
we haven't even known.
It was a couple
Yeah.
years ago that he said he was gonna get his like 11-year-old son's dick sucked by
Yeah.
a prostitute, which is wild as fuck.
You don't think at 11? That's actual because in El Salvador, that's an actual thing.
Yeah, I've heard. Well, not.
Yeah.
I've heard of it in a Latino general sense.
Okay.
Not only because it's El Salvador, but
Yeah.
when I was growing up, they're like, I can't wait to take you, and I didn't get it.
Who are
But
these crazy women that are down to suck an undeveloped dick
Whores.
for money?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Sorry, prostitutes,
yeah,
Whores,
women of the night.
Roxanne's.
mistresses,
Roxanne.
hussies.
Shout out to the
floozies.
Roxannes.
So I just think that's kind of gross that they're willing, even if it's for money or whatever it's for. Like, just the fact that you're willing to do that is kind of weird and gross to me.
Yeah, I mean here,
But then also the fact that you're a father and you're willing to get that done for your son,
But
like that's double weird.
that's
to
how
me.
they do out there.
That's
though.
how they do it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you had a son, you wouldn't like.
11's
Not at
too-
11?
11's too early.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it personally.
'Cause also, like-
living
like-
in America.
It's a reflection on me that like you're
14.
gonna-
What
Yeah.
about 14?
Yeah, you're gonna go suck my son's little undeveloped dick. Then you're
What
gonna think
about
I'm whack.
14? You had your dick hard at 14,
You don't know
didn't
that.
you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right
you
on
did.
He said you don't know that.
I was-
Furthermore, how did you know?
I was fucking couch. I was fucking the couch with Little Giants back then.
At 14, nah, you were jacking off to some hardcore shit at 14.
Oh
probably.
yeah.
Oh, dude, we had the worst
China?
of the worst. We were able to get. I mean, now you still are,
China.
but it was easily accessible. What was the name of it? Was it Face? Not Faces of Death.
That was 8th
It was
grade.
that one, but there was another one.
H Street Latinas.
No. It
Oh,
was
that's
like
what
a
I was
really
beating
bad
my
one.
meat too.
It was like one of the where
I don't know, but I know that at 14,
Rotten.com.
Oh,
Yeah, It was just-
Rotten.com was nasty.
Yeah, bro, you could see
Yeah.
crazy shit. I mean, now
And
you
titties.
gotta look for it.
Yeah.
When back in the day, it was easily acceptable,
Like
easily
now?
accessible.
But now, like, I'm so worried that someone's gonna like see my history, and like
You don't
Like, me just
what
being
happened to
curious?
incognito, bro.
me just being curious, and like you look at some wild shit.
okay. So my whole fucking YouTube, I think, is fucked up right now because Food's Gone Wild deleted that foot sucking video, and so I went through
Just
a
getting mad
rabbit
toe
hole,
videos?
a rabbit hole of fucking toe sucking, foot sucking videos, right, on YouTube,
Barf, bro.
trying to find it for you.
Your timeline looks trash.
Fucking gross.
And bro, you type in toe sucking, foot sucking on YouTube.
I don't even wanna
they give
imagine
you
what it-
all this bullshit, and not just toe sucking shit, just fucking straight up porno, and so that's why my shit. I mean, just to do research. I
You
was
gotta, just for research. It was purely for research purposes. I
research
promise
to get off
you.
this nut.
yeah,
Now, are you a feet guy at all?
at all. No, not at all.
Not at all.
So,
Like
mean-
you don't even go to him. Like you don't even do nothing to him.
I mean, I'll grab them.
You ignore
Okay,
'em?
this is where I'm at.
I grab him for leverage.
Okay, this is where I'm at, and let me see if maybe you're with me on this shit. Because like, when women get their nails done and get the pedicure, like I like to look at it. Like, yeah. But I'm not like I love foot porn. I'm not that guy, and I
don't
also
like
don't
feet.
like women putting like even if okay, look, they got their nails did, and we're just chilling on the couch, put the nasty ass feet on my on my legs or on hey baby playful. No, it's nasty.
You know what's the worst is like when you see a chick that like she looks good, she's bad, and then like you look at her feet and like she got like the one toe next to the big toe and it's longer than the big
Is that
toe.
really a problem?
It's just weird to me.
It's weird, but it's not a problem.
Like you're off balance ass. I know you walk bow legs.
It's not. Look, when I saw it
comment
on,
down below if your second toe is bigger than your big toe.
What's the
Fucking
name
weird.
of that movie with Jack Black and he gets tricked, like he gets that little
Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal. Jason Alexander's character. That's when I first saw that was an issue, and I was like, that's not a big deal.
No, the worst part of that is fucking Jason Alexander had a tail.
Yeah, that was funny.
Weirdo.
That was funny.
That was nasty.
That was nasty.
Yeah, but like a girl having that, like that, it's not a big deal for me. But
what is a big deal for you? What is what is not a deal closer?
deal breaker.
Deal breaker.
Deal
Thank
breaker
you.
for
Thank you.
as far as like the body.
Body yada yada.
Well, I've said it countless times. I don't do Barbies. Like all
Like,
the over
fucking
fake shit.
no.
Yeah, like plastic surgery.
Okay, you don't like plastic surgery.
If you do some minuscule shit and you got some substance behind that, like you're a good overall person and I vibe with you. Okay, but if you're like outlandish with that shit,
okay.
Just mentally I can't bring myself because of all the insecurities behind all you've done. Like
Plus,
your
you could die
cheeks.
from it.
Huh?
You could die from it too. You hear about
Yeah,
the
I'm
IG
sure.
model?
I'm
that-
sure.
that went to get
But
like a touch up on her
big-
body.
huh? I'm
This
sorry.
IG model went to get a touch up on her body and just died on the table.
Oh shit.
That's the thing you don't think about too.
R.I.P.
But
to her.
that's me. Like
Pics were
everything
fire,
else,
though.
I don't really have an issue with like. Of course, the general shit is personal hygiene. All three of us will have a problem with that. But like in a weird sense, the only thing I could think of is a bunch of plastic surgery. Anything else, I don't really have an issue with. Like
Armpit hair?
huh?
Armpit hair?
No,
Like
no.
just some normal shit. You're cool with armpit hair?
Yeah.
Fucking
No.
weirdo.
If she
nah.
like dog, if she has it like fucking bushy tailed out.
Only
We'll
eyebrows,
we'll have to have it because like she could be like fire as a
eyebrows
person.
and head. Only place you should have hair.
What
happened?
Girl.
Up on her
Eyebrows,
head.
head. That's it.
But you know, I mean, I'm not gonna fault women for that because
Because you got hairy armpits.
no. I don't want somebody
No,
with
I
like
want
Mike said, bushy.
Yeah,
anything.
overdoing it.
Yeah, bushy.
Everything in
anything.
moderation.
No. I just like you skipped a few days. You didn't shave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. We've been camping.
Oh, obviously,
or
like
something
if it's
that.
stubble and it's like
Yeah,
you just
yeah,
haven't
no,
cleaned it
man.
up.
Yeah.
Cool,
I'm gonna
but
let
like,
you rock, but at the end of the day, when
nah, I'm measuring that shit.
when
That
it's
shit-
the weekend, you have a day off. Yo, get yourself.
Yeah, if you're like bohemian with it, like we're gonna have to have a talk,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. But honestly, if everything else is fine and it's just like this,
And shout out to the brave chicks that rock the hairy arms.
Yeah.
yeah. Hey,
Salute
let me
y'all.
ask the
Please.
fuck. I forgot it was gonna be like a stupid funny. Oh yeah, let me ask a stupid funny joke. Like,
Please.
okay, he said eyebrows and
Head.
hair, eyebrows in the head. That's all I want. Don't you think it's like slightly pedophilish that you just want everything else bare?
Nah.
No, it's just cleaner, neater, smoother,
Okay.
more aerodynamic. It's like
Think
that-
of I always think because I see where you're going with
Yeah.
it.
Because it's a joke, but also like,
and like just
what
one
do
or
you think
one,
about it?
This
one,
is why
one
you
or,
don't like
one or two
Barbies.
strands on the gooch are cool.
Barbie. Because like you looked at me weird when I said Barbie, so I had to
Yeah.
clarify. Like, wait, no. I don't think you understand me here.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
So you want her not to have a vagina?
I always remember the movie The Breakup when Jennifer Aniston comes out of the shower
Yeah.
all steamy and
Yum.
like shaved.
Was that
and
really
then
her?
Ben
Do you think?
Affleck.
They
Not
said
Ben
it was.
Affleck. Who
said
you
it was?
call me?
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
He's
Doppelganger.
like, yeah, he just like looking at her like he can't get his and that's like his ex, so he can't do nothing. But like, you know, she knew what she was doing.
Yeah, they always
Nah,
know.
she did.
But that's what I go to, like when I'm like I don't know, for some reason, anytime like somebody shaved is like, oh shit, Jennifer Aniston come out the shower. Like, yeah.
And if that's really how she looks, I fuck
Oh,
with it.
shouts to her in 2005.
Oh no! Shout out to Jessica Biel in Chuck and Larry.
Yeah, for sure.
Always.
Prime.
Top 5 scene.
Okay, so
And
I
then
gave mine.
Jessica Alba in the third Fockers movie.
I gave mine. If hypothetical, because you guys both are, have significant others.
Yeah.
What if you guys were single? What would be like the no for the
A
bodies?
big thing for me is hair, though.
Yeah, I
bro.
was about to say
Like,
hair.
Hair.
But we're talking about in. Are we talking about simple, like just the arm hair, or are we talking about an exuberant amount of hair?
I mean, I think the main areas, like you
Yeah.
can see past some arm hair
Yeah.
Okay.
or whatever. I can see past, some long ass sideburns, as long as they don't connect.
So you're not fucking with the mustache, because a lot of like Salvadorians, like they leave the mustache.
Like, you can wax that.
Oh, yo! Speaking of bad trip, there's a scene where Tiffany Haddish
You can
like
see
looks
she has
down
the-
and she
She had the corner stash.
That shit was nasty. Like, it just had a few strands. Or
Like the
strands.
mustache, and then like she had a mole.
I hope that's the character.
Nasty.
You know, and speaking of which, Monique, when she had her big push, a big thing was she didn't shave her legs. Like it was
Yeah.
manly,
Oh, yeah.
hairy.
Oh, hairy legs gross me the fuck out. On a chick, on a dude, you good.
Thanks.
But like on a chick, hairy legs.
Okay, I'll roll with you on that.
Yeah.
I like supremely hairy legs.
Nah,
like
I'm
my
good.
type of hairy legs.
Mildly hairy legs. Nah, fuck that. Any type of hairy leg.
Yeah.
Hairy legs are gross to me.
Okay,
And like even me, like as a man, I try to groom. I try to.
Shout out to Manscaped.
I'm not the, I'm not the best looking dude, but like
You
I
right.
try to.
well somebody chose you.
Yeah, so
She's
I
like-
try to do
You're
upkeep.
handsome.
Yeah, I
But
try
that's
to do
the thing, like,
upkeep.
both-
I go to
I
the
think-
barber.
That's a big thing though too, that you both are in a relationship,
Yeah.
and you guys kind of are in that zone where like
Mm-hmm.
I really don't have to do. I could skip a few days because we've been with each other for X amount of time, and
I feel like our job could
For that too.
you get away from that, like because we were working opposite schedules and it wasn't like. But now I think we're both going to like turn that shit up where
For
we're like
sure.
going to be around each other a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
you're gonna notice
So-
that shit.
You want to be handsome for her?
huh?
You want to be more handsome for her?
Yeah.
That's
definitely.
good though, because dudes
that's an
are
uphill battle for
women will always
Thanks, Rich. You're
Like,
supposed
stu-
to be my groom. Supposed to be on my
Supposed to
team.
be.
because
Yeah,
statistically,
you trying to replace me so bad right now. Come on,
Mike,
man.
what you doing on the 24th of October?
I got you, man. I've been waiting.
Already got my suit.
I've been.
Gary, like, you can fit it.
I got my shit ready to go.
I didn't even know Gary's colors or nothing. I just picked out my own suit. I'm
As soon
ready.
as I saw you gave him that box, I was like, I'm gonna get that shit later.
Yo, Mike's gonna get the knife that was inside the box, just put a big ass X on my name, and just carve his own name. In it. The K is gonna be backwards, fucking dyslexic.
No,
bastard.
but statistically, I get that because statistically, women will
Hairy.
always make
Yeah.
sure they look good, even if they don't. You're working great, whatever shift you're working,
Oh,
when they don't see
gosh.
you. They'll always make sure they're on point. But dudes are like, you know,
how do you feel about a random happy trail?
Random?
You ever seen a happy trail that led
what do
to
you mean?
nowhere?
Explain that. Say it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Like it just like it was a happy trail that just stopped.
All right, look, this is from high school.
You got a landing strip on your belly.
Oh, okay.
Have I told this story? I think I have.
Maybe. Fuck it, tell it again.
My
So-
crush had just super small. My crush had a hairy like happy child.
What's your
Yeah.
crush name?
Go ahead.
What was that porn name?
Oh no, not that one. This is high school, and that wasn't a crush.
All right,
Shout out
so
to-
this is this
Just
goes back
edit it
to
out.
high
I'm gonna say it.
No.
He's like, I can't do it.
That's
I can't
more
do
work for me.
Yeah, sorry. No,
This is
go ahead.
live.
Real quick, I used to always in different science class and English class, I would this was 2005 by the way in high school, so I would put up a sign that said "Let me hit it," and I would show the girls, right in high school.
Were there any takers?
And like they laugh, they chuckle, right? And then so one day, one of them comes over, and she was more of a Spanish speaking girl,
Okay.
okay? And so like she came up
Let me
And I was
hit
there
it.
with Rob. I had the sign, right? And then I put it down. We, like then she came over to where Rob and I were, and she lifted her leg on the chair and said, "Okay, Gary, vamos a hacer el amor." And like her lifted her shirt up a little bit, and she had like a random bunny trail, and I was just like,
But strangely aroused.
like, nah, she was arousing her and all, but like at
That-
the same
that fucked
time,
it up.
Rob and I looked at each other like, you saw that shit. That shit was hairy.
Hairy belly ass.
Like that wasn't it. That did not do it.
Shout out to y'all with the hairy bellies, man.
I mean, in high school, like you let that shit get out. You
Let that
let
shit
the
breathe?
girls get that off because like you didn't really care.
Nah, now I'm not letting them get it off. Got you. I'm not letting them get it off. Not the hairy bellies. Looking at my watch is about. Oh, you know what? Real quick before we go,
Yeah.
definitely watch Kong versus Godzilla, so we can talk about that.
Oh, next
I think we
week for
fucked that
sure.
up. But it just came out today, so cut me some slack. How do you guys feel about Winter Soldier and the fucking thingamabob?
Yeah,
We talked
I
about that
actually-
last week, didn't
Well, actually,
Yeah, but a
I
new
was
episode came
gonna,
No. Oh, he finally saw it.
I was gonna say that's a good elevator fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh,
in Captain
what was it?
America.
Captain America. Yeah.
Is it Civil War, I believe, or is it the Winter Soldier?
It's Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Okay, and then in
Endgame,
Endgame,
yeah.
when he goes back and
But they didn't have
he
it.
busts a Quavo and doesn't fight.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, Quavo.
Come on, man.
Quavo should have. He should have went for it.
Nah, not at all.
Not at all.
If I die, I'm a legend. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh man, it was good, man. We
No,
can't,
actually, you know what? Fuck this. And
what?
What,
This is the
what,
first.
hold up.
Yo, do not
Hold
play
up.
no Drake on this shit, man.
I forgot.
Why
I forgot.
not?
I forgot.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that-
I have a question.
Yeah, go
Wait,
ahead.
before you play it, Rico. Go ahead.
And because I just watched Harry Potter, and while I was watching Harry Potter, this is total side conversation about the movie. Why is that shit so Christmassy? The first Harry Potter, like I was like, yo, I'm watching this shit, like, yo, fuck this Christmas ass movie, like.
Because it was joyous. You mean like it was
No,
the
they
music
had
as
a
well?
lot of Christmas shit in that movie.
Maybe
the music.
I forget. You talking about the first one?
Yeah.
Because the music was very Christmassy.
Yeah.
But I think the music overall in the saga has that vibe for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, as you get to the older films,
Yeah.
it gets darker because
Yeah.
the movie gets darker. But I
I'm
feel
like,
you.
I'm like, yo, do they believe in Jesus? Do you have to believe in Jesus to
No, the
celebrate
wizards
Christmas?
don't. Wizards have
Okay.
their own little
Okay.
religion.
All right, shouts to Jesus though.
I don't
First
want to
and
get too
foremost.
nerdy because
think-
I can't. Yeah.
And another thing
Oh.
about Harry Potter,
Okay.
Speak
Okay,
Mama.
play it in the background.
it was
Hold up.
really good movie. It was a really good movie.
The first
Which
one?
one?
The first movie. That's
Okay.
all I've watched so far,
Okay.
and I'm kind of angry that I never watched it before.
You've never seen Harry Potter before?
Any.
Any of them?
Well, I'm
any of
glad.
them.
I think you should keep going. I
Yeah,
think you should
will
watch
keep
all
going.
of them.
I think that
Fucking noob.
I'm starting
Yeah.
now.
No, I
but
fuck
I've
with it.
seen the first one.
I'll go through that marathon.
Really enjoyed it. So shouts to everybody who is a big fan
Don't
of
tempt
Harry
me
Potter.
because I'll come over and do a marathon with you.
Thank you. Do it.
But you got to wear robes.
However, you know how they call Soldier Boy Big Draco,
Yeah.
and Draco is a gun.
Yeah.
This might be a stupid question, but
Probably.
is Draco pertaining to the kid with the blonde hair, with the slick back blonde hair? His name is Draco,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's why they call it a Draco, or
Who?
do you?
Call it Draco?
Yeah,
No.
Are just like
I
gangsters
wouldn't-
from
I wouldn't
Atlanta?
think so.
Are gangsters from Atlanta just big Harry Potter fans?
Draco's
That'll
a
be
gun.
hilarious.
Huh?
Draco's a gun.
That's what I'm saying. So that's
No,
why I
but
say
he's thinking
gangsters from
that those
Atlanta.
gangsters saw Harry Potter and compared Draco Malfoy.
Oh, shit.
I don't
I didn't
think
even do
so.
the science on that.
Yeah.
I would have to look back at the lyrics of rappers that use the Draco.
I'm just
Yeah.
so hip hop rich.
You are
that-
so hip hop.
That's
You are
where my
so
head went.
fucking hip
Take
hop.
us out, baby boy.
Yeah. What was this?
Let them know. This is the greatest producer rapper of all time.
Oh yeah, man.
Take that, Kanye. Take that, Dr. Dre. Give him his flowers.
Yeah, man.
DJ Premier?
What happened? Yeah, that. Yo, Diddy always made good
Condos at
hits.
the condo, episode 111.
Yeah.
I'm rich, I've been in this bitch. Potter to my left,
Razzie in the building, definitely in the building.
Potter to my right,
Big Mike, all up on the mic.
and we out.
Yo, all us just jiggling. Well, me and Rich.
Are we calling this 111 Make a Wish?
Wait, what?
111 Make a Wish?
Yo, the best part about that is Al's in the room. Like, fuck's going on? Holding on to the fucking
We
headboard.
just shook the whole fucking house.
Scared as shit. Holy Jesus, bye.
Yo, we ran through that.